Do-do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's do a quick mic check, make sure it's playing, because I was just singing, I can't find it. Yep, it's working. Welcome everyone to the pre-lobby for the Rapid Pixel Racing. I will do a proper intro in a little bizzle. Turn my mic off would help. Hope everyone is doing well today. End of May. Oh, virtually end of May before June starts. Let's get up the standings, get it ready. Yeah, 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 Torre Colo. Let's get all the standings up so we can see what's going on in the world of RPR. Hope everyone is well in TV land. I don't know why I'm whispering because the barber's not here. There we go. Mrs. Moylan, hey Mrs. Moylan. Hey Scotty. I will do a proper intro in a bit, I will, don't worry. But yeah, 22 seconds. This is just the pre-bit. It's the behind the scenes footage. BTS. I'm good. Slightly sleep deprived. What's that? My fiance is stuck. 1 second. But yes, all good. Little Hobo Jr. is currently with his granny. There you go. Having a play date with her. How are you, Mrs. Carl? How are you, Scotty? How are you? Jack, welcome, pal. Welcome, pint size. Hopefully, you don't crash again like you did last week. Try and get your actual lap in. We will do a proper DXT intro. Fifteen seconds. Let's see if we can get a dry Canada. I've raced this now twice in 3 weeks, and yeah, rain every single time. Right, mic, headphone warning, by the way. Headphone warning. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to RPR round 19 in Canada. I'm your host, DXD Hobo. No one's joining me as per normal. This is basically RPR. It's very close to the season being out of reach. I think it might be. I don't know. It's close. It is very close. I think it's close to being out of reach. Out of reach. But here we are in Canada. Let's have a look. Who's the first one to come out? That looked like it was a Mercedes. It's not pint size. Would it be Womax? No. Oh, it was pint size. There we go. Pint size geezer. Now I'm gonna watch pint size because last time he was on board with pint size, he crashed before even setting a lap. Oh, he nearly went then. He nearly went then. Yeah, Moylan's already won. So congratulations, DXD Moyland, the RPR champion. He is now clear. We did think so last week, but we weren't too sure because obviously I wasn't too sure if how many races were left because it had a TBC in the calendar. But well done, DXD Moreland. He is now the official champion of this season. And what is my camera? There we go. What was that looking at there? Okay, what we'll do, we'll quickly run through the standings. So like I said, Moreland is our champion now with 382 points. I wonder if Scotty or someone could let me know if there's a record for the season, or if there isn't, maybe Moreland can, set an unbeatable record that can be most points in a single season. So keep going, Moreland. Don't just give up now. Johnny Stokes will unfortunately take that second place spot for him, but brilliant for him. He's had a remarkable season, and he's got 230 points. It's still close though. It's not over for second place yet. This is where we're now going to focus our attention. We're now going to focus our attention. So, second, like I said, Johnny Stokes with 230. Avi is in third with 213, a 17-point gap. Then we've got Scotty Harris in the Red Bull on 152. Again, a 16-point gap between him and Avi. So, not too far away. You've got McDutchface in fifth place in the AlphaTauri with 125 points, 28 points behind Scotty. So again, like I said, it's all very close. Next few cars are all very, very close together. That guy Alex is in sixth in the Red Bull on 122. We have Chubb in the Ferrari on 116. James Al in eighth in the AlphaTauri on 111. Erez in ninth on 107. Then we've got Almighty Evan in the Mercedes with 42 points. His teammate Womax with 41. 12th, we have the McLaren of El Stefano with 39 points. Speedy is in 13th in the Alfa Romeo with 35. 14th, Al Jalifa in the Haas with 29. Then we've got a battle for not being last between DXD Lulu with 7 points in the Williams. Hadzojo in the Alpine, also on 7 points. GGC in the Alfa Romeo, also on 7 points. DXD Rob Sim Racer in the Williams on 4 points. Carl in 19th with 1 point, and will Booker Bronco score a point? He's still on 0, but he's still trying. Fastest lap goes to Pint Size so far, 117.8. Okay, the constructors. McLaren currently leading the way with 421. Red Bull are in second with 348. Ferrari with 346, so 2 points separating them. So all these drivers having a battle still. Aston Martin in fourth with 320. We have in fifth place AlphaTauri with 236. Oh, and like I said, Pint Size has spun. Big cloud of smoke, and he's still going. So we'll keep on board with that. As we're on board, Mercedes are in sixth with 137. Alfa Romeo in seventh with 39. Williams in eighth with 35. Haas in ninth with 30, and Alpine in 10th with 14. And come on, Pint Size, get it moving. A bit of forward gear into first. Up too late. That was bound to happen. Be careful going in sector 2, but the car is now moving. Okay, so big shame for that. Big shame. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I'm just in the messages. Okay. Anyway, so let me get the table again. So for the driver standings, like I said earlier, second place is now a fought contest with Johnny Stokes on 230. Avi. Okay, I'm a bit of a glitch, or a bit of a curse at the minute. So I jumped on board with Booker Bronco, and he's just now DNF'd. 2 drivers now have been DNF'd. Let's jump on board with someone else. Who are we going to go on board? Who ain't going to crash? Moreland. I say that now. Okay, so yeah, so Johnny with 230, Avi with 213, Scotty with 253. So he is 77 points away from Johnny. But again, there's a lot of races to go. Depending on how the race goes, he could still climb up. So it's still close between them. Obviously, you'd expect it to go to either Johnny or Avi. But it's just little battles all over the place for this. So we'll wait and see how this goes on. Okay, now read some chat messages. So, Jack, yes, hello, Jack. Evening Pint Size. Scotty says, Johnny Stokes for the win. Moreland's already won. Yeah, thank you. Speedy for the win from Jack. We'll see about that. We'll have to buy him a trophy. Yeah, I think definitely. If you we'll get a little Moreland trophy, a little DXD Moreland trophy. Would you believe it's going to be a wet race again? I said it. I said it. So it's a dry quali. Like, thank you, Rob, as well. Dry quali and a wet race. It's happened again. It's the third time in 3 races. Every single time. This third time in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I think it's been that Moreland's been either racing in TTFL or RPR, GP2, and now GP1. That we've had a dry quali and a wet race. Anyone think this game's scripted? So Avi's set the first time so far on a 109.5. Johnny's in second on a 110.2. GTC on a 112.4. Just been jumped by DXT and Lulu on 110.9. Tyres, you'd assume they're going to be on the softs because these are going to be throwaway tyres, but Moreland is on the mediums. We'll see what he's on board with now as he's going round the final back straight, round the champions wall, and he's invalidated it, so he's going to keep on going. What's he going to set though? Is he going to go full throttle and keep going? It would have been good enough for a 10.5, which would have been third. And it's the next lap as well for Moreland. So how much fuel has he got in his car? Let's have a little look. Thank you, Rob, for this little trick. Keep your wheels still, Moreland. Fucking hell. He's got enough for another round, I think. He can go round again. Rob has just set a 111.6, Erez 111.1, Dutch Face 110.4. Who else we got on board? Who is round where? Hydrogen about to start his lap now. Jack is in the pits. That guy Alex is on an out lap, about to start his. Moreland's around there. El Stefano is he is validated his lap. Anyone else that's going to be on a lap? There's not really many drivers about, really. A little battle there. What's going on there? Was that Lulu trying to go faster? He's 6 seconds slower, so he's going to have to try again. So he's going to be restarting his lap now. Oh, DXD Lulu. So 19 drivers in the session at the moment. Obviously frenzied in his usual and retiring on the start. Yellow flags are waving at the end of the hairpin. That is Erez. Has he got damage or is he just doing a bit of a warm-up? I'm not too sure. Who else we on board with? Who we on board with? Moreland. Let's go on Moreland. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him with GGC. GGC does get out of his way, which is quite helpful for Moreland. Yellow flags are waving. I think that is just for cars to get out of the way. So there we go. I would expect a lot of DNFs today, especially in the rain as well. It's not the easiest of tracks. A lot of penalties. I'm just going to quickly send an invite out while we are here. Doing my little bit. Okay, so Moreland coming down at the final straight now. Approaching the Champions Wall chicane. Technically, he now has the right to hit it. So let's see if he does. Oh, he skims it. He skims it. Oh, that's a good one. Moreland goes 7th on a 111.2, which isn't great. He can go around again. He did a much better time before. First 5 DNFs. Okay, so actually realised Mrs. Carl. Where's Mr. Carl? No Mr. Carl today? Yeah, so my DNFs. Ooh. I will say. Ooh, it's something with someone while I'm guessing. He's working. Boo. Let down. Can Hydrogen beat his time though? And it looks like he's going to, but not enough to go up anywhere. Dara, he's on invalidation. Wumax is on an outlap. So I will say, Pine size. Sorry, Pine. I'm sorry by the way for this. I've been asked the question, but Pine size is learning, assist, which is respectful. But yeah, I think Pine size possibly be one of them. Booker Bronco another. Dara a third. Who else? Lulu fourth. And I reckon who else? I reckon Speedy, number 25. That'll be a 5th one. Sorry, didn't mean to offend anyone, but I just think it'd be funny if they crashed out. Joe claims he doesn't get that angry when he comes to this kind of racing, but we've all heard him going, "Mamma mia, fuck off," around Monaco. Wumax right now is on his lap. We'll see what he's set. So that's 19.7, which is dissimilar to Moreland's pace. He's on the soft tyres as well, so you would expect him to be faster. We have El Stefano is on the outlap behind. We'll keep an eye on when he starts his lap. Oh, Chubb's another one, actually. Chubb's another one. He's a wild card. Chubb's a wild card for a DNF. He's not had the best of weeks. I don't want Chubb to crash out. I don't want anyone to crash out, let's be honest. But, you know, if I'm going by statistic, yeah. Dara goes first on a 109.3. We're Max right now around the final chicane, and it's invalidation. Oh, and I think he's slowed. It would have been a 1-1-1, which would have been enough for 7th, or around 7th, 8th. Let's jump on board with El Stefano, the teammate of DXT Moylan's, the champion. He will be needing El Stefano to be scoring some major points right now to try and clinch the constructors. I don't think that's up for grab. I don't think that's sealed off and closed off yet. It's too close to call. With 73 points separating first and second, 75 points separating first and third, and 101 points separating first and fourth. It's not done, that championship. El Stefano has invalidated it, so he won't be setting a lap here. Jack's gone faster on 108.7. Alien pace from Jack. Jack's another one that can DNF. Jack's another little wild card, I think, can DNF. Especially with Dara. Jack and Dara, where they're so quick, very aggressive drivers. Yeah, definitely possible. Jack hasn't been very consistent on the race. Dara, we know, can get frustrated and, you know, cause an accident himself if his race has gone his way. And a wet race as well. Is it a full wet race, do we know? Or is it just a sprinkling? I'll be first to DNF. I don't know. Pintside, you know, you're first to disqualify yourself today, but you were first out on track, so you never know. Dara right now, can he beat a 108.7? That's a ridiculous pace from Jack. Full wet. Oh no, that's gonna be nasty. We could have the same situation we had last time. So like, thank you as well with Moylan and Rob. It could be the same situation we had last. Was it TTFL we had it when we had the full wets, and it was but it was wets and inters were exactly the same pace, and it was just a bit of a weird situation to be in. I think that was TTFL. FIA are suspended a start until it's dry, so maybe next week we'll go for a race. Yeah, you might as well do a full Monaco, mate. Do a Monaco. Oh man, we can't race, it's raining. Oh, the only thing that can make Monaco exciting. Oh no, we can't do that. I really hope that they don't renew the contract. What do you reckon, guys? What's the chance of them renewing the contract? Oh, what I can do? I can create a poll. Let's do it. Let's have a little fun time. For you guys. Will Monaco's contract be renewed? Let's have a look. Let's see what you think. See if this actually works. I've not done this for ages before, but I will just do it now. We'll do it for the next 3 minutes anyway, at the end of Q1. On board with Dara. Dara 109.1 is an improvement, but not alien pace like Jack. Moyland will be safe there where he is. So the ones that are not safe currently: GGC, Hudzojo, Speedy, Chubb, who's just about to set his lap now. First lap by the David Chubb. Can he see himself through into Q2? And that'll be definitely safe. A 10.5. 110.5. Nice and easy from him. And now we've got a bit of a queue now. Battle for the last 2 remaining places. Obviously, you've got to beat a 114 to stay ahead of Booker. It's only going to be... How many going out now? So if Booker's gone out, Frenzy and Pines, we've now got a 20-man grid now, which is brilliant. So only 2 cars will be going out. So it's a battle for the last 2 places. You know, who's going to be dropping out. Speedy right now is, I think, who's gone first? El Stefano's just ahead of Speedy. No, Speedy's ahead of head. Speedy's ahead, then El Stefano, and then Hudzojo. What the fuck? I just voted and put no. I don't know. Apparently it's yes. 50-50 at the moment. 4 votes. 2 for 2. I don't want it to be... I can't vote. It's a bit annoying. But here we go. So speed number 25. Should Monaco be renewed? Can I change the wording of that? I don't know. Welcome cons to the chat. Live wait on board now with Speedy. Can he get through into Q2? Sets a 110.9 up into the 9th. That should see him safely through. Where is GGC though? No, where is Hadzojo? Wumax? Who was behind? It was El Stefano. He's gone 12th for 111.2, so not safe. Hadzojo's retired. It's crashed with Hadzojo. Is that on the start finish? It is. So GGC will cross the line. He's still ahead. Doesn't move anywhere. Still a bit slower on that lap. Wumax now needs to beat a 112.7 to stay in, because right now everyone, well, I think he needs to beat a 109, a 119 really. Here we go, crosses the line, sets a 110.8, puts him up safely into 8th. Moylan thinks he's safe now. It's obviously too much time as well, 44 seconds left in the session. DGC has to push again. He's got to go faster. He's got to beat a 111.6. Find 3/10. Rob in the danger zone, in the pits, has to just watch right now and just see how this is going to pan out. And let's have a look, see. Oh, he's 5/10 up. Oh no, it's a validation. It's validated. Oh, he's out. Ooh, he's out. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get to the end, so it's kind of pointless running for him, but he's going to try anyway. 5 seconds to go. Yeah, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Nope, into the pits. When did he invalidate? When did he invalidate that? So that was on board when he invalidated it? Do you have this the next lap? I didn't realise. No, okay, he's going along here. Oh, he validated there, right on the last. Oh, the most trickiest corner there. So that'll be it. So GGC will be out of this session along with Hadzojo, Booker, Frenzy, and Pint Size. Everyone else will be safely through into Q2. Wasn't they of us, mate? He was 5/10 up on that after that sector. So we'll end that poll there. Let's see if I can do. Should Monaco be? Oh, let's change that. Let's change that. Should Monaco's contract be renewed? Now I know that Cons has joined, hasn't spoke. Hey, there we go. So let's quickly post that back up. Okay, so we are saying goodbye, like I said, to the following, and it is GGC, Hadzojo, Booker Bronco, Frenzy, and Pint Size. And only one of those of GGC was actually able to try and save himself. Everyone else had DNF'd. So we've got 4 DNFs already going into this. And yeah, so we'll just crack on and wait to see what happens next. We'll see what happens on the next. Yeah, so it's going to be raining in the race, so there's not much point in saving softs. It's going to be a wet race again. What did you get in TTFL Tier 2? What was your race? Ah, for God's sake, man. I've literally, as I was saying now, I've been in 3 races of Chat of Canada, and it's like been exact same settings. Dry, quali, wet race. Awful. Literally, I reckon Rob's rigged it 100%. So, let me just put the things up. Who's first to come out? It looks like it is. Who is that? Is it Erez or Avi? It'd be Erez. Oh, Erez and Avi simultaneously coming out. I think he's #1 driver, isn't he? So I think he will be. Yeah, he is slightly ahead. I think he must have held Erez. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So to make sure my son was okay. Right. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Sleeping quite heavily, which is quite nice. Like his dad. Sleeps a lot. Oh, I'm taking it as a moment. He's actually been quite a good baby. So I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Alright, let's have a look at the tyre choices so far. Everyone's gone on soft, which is not surprising considering that these tyres aren't going to be used in the race. Oh, Dara went mediums. He sleep well during the night. He sleeps well. Yeah, he does. But then when he's awake, he feeds a lot. Like it's nuts. He actually doesn't stop eating, and it's a bit worrying. Like we were told that his stomach's only like 30 mil or something big when he was in hospital, and he's down in 60 ml bottles, which feels a bit nuts. And like so, we're just giving him more and more food. It just feels like he's just I don't know where he's putting it. And he must be filling up a leg or something with all this milk. But it's nice, obviously, because we're bottle feeding him, so it's not any it's not hurting DXT Lexi or anything like that. It's not like he's hurt you now, I know, but he's not like keeping you up at night, keeping me up all night. And then you go back to sleep again. No, because I'm holding the baby. Because you're in pain. Can't do that. Where's Erez? Because he's validated his lap. Erez validated his lap. Who's next? Fuck it. Abby's validated it. Who else has validated it? With Dutch face. Is he going to set a lap? Is anyone going to set a lap? Oh, here we go. Dutch face is going to set the first lap of the race. And it's going to be a 1:10.5. Not bad. Not bad time on the soft tyres. He can go faster than that, surely. Definitely go faster than that. Johnny Stokes is also on his lap, going around the final hairpin. We'll jump on board with Dara on the mediums. Dara forgot to put his helmet on. Let's have a look. So yeah, 109.5 from Dara. Moylan 110.1. That's a quick time from Dara on the medium tyres. It's nuts. You got a hairdryer guy in the background. What's going on? That's your PlayStation. Sounds like you're in a fucking hairdresser's. Jesus Christ. Jack's gone for pole 109.0. Another alien pace from him. Dara looks like he had a bit of a come off the track. Maybe just avoid everyone. Avi's gone third at 109.7. BD fifth, 110.2. Al Jadifa 111.0. Johnny Stokes 117.4, which is not a good time from him, and he's validated it as well. So he's going to have to come into the pits. Has he got fuel to go around again? It doesn't look like he does. He's going slow. Yeah, the way he's going, like I say, for 3 days old, like I think he got me up it's like 3 times, but then he'll sleep for 3 hours like on the bounce. Like it's nuts. He might be a bit, now once you give him like all the milk in the world, he had a proper food coma and he's just gone for like 3 hours, which is nuts. But I think it's worse for me in a sense because like when he wakes up every hour, or so if he wakes up, from it's an hour gap, I'm easier to wake up. But when he slept for 2-3 hours, 4, and then wakes me up, it's like, oh, you little git. But no, he's really good. I can't really ask for a better baby, really. And he don't scream either. Like he doesn't like being naked, which is quite funny. Doesn't like being naked. But yeah, he doesn't scream the place down. When he just cries like a normal, like a baby would, but doesn't scream and like burst your eardrums. DXD Robson Racer now goes 10th at 110.5. DXD Lulu just started his lap, so we'll stay on board, give him a bit of pressure. Who just jumped up there? I think that was Wumax at a 110.0. Very good time from Wumax. So, right now, Moylan's come. Oh, hang on a minute. I just seen a McLaren stream, a slipstream. Was that for El Stefano's sake? It was. And it's a 1:11.1. Come on, guys. You are not looking forward to this. He hasn't had bath time yet. His cord's still firmly attached. So, can't bath him yet. That is disgusting, by the way. That's something that you don't get warned as a parent. That you've got to wait for this cord to fall off and wait, and you can see it going like black and like pussy and shit. That's disgusting. You know, like how am I meant to eat that afterwards? But no, it's just that's disgusting. But he just every time you got to change him for whatever reason, he just doesn't like being naked. DXD Lulu right now crosses the line, sets a 1:11.6, so by no means that's quick for him. He can definitely go faster than that. Chubb now. Can Chubb do anything to help his team try and put some pressure on the Constructors title? They've lost the drivers. It's the Constructors now. And Chubb did join late, as you can tell by his lack of helmet and 55 car. It's exactly the same. What PlayStation have you got? What, the old one? That's the Pro making that noise. That's nuts. And you're in Scotland as well. It's the fucking coldest place in the world. That's nuts. So yeah, apparently it must be a new thing then, yeah, because they told us that we can't bath him until the cord has fallen off. He's just got to wait till that falls off, and then we can bath him. But right now it's just wet wipes or cotton wool and water to just wash him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, top and tail. Yeah, they don't warn you about this when you're like when you're becoming a parent. It's not like, oh, by the way, your cord, this dirty, grey, rotten bit of flesh is going to be on your son or your daughter and it will just eventually just fall off one day. Like, I know it's disgusting. He's disgusting. He's just getting. Must be in England. He's Scottish. Is it an England thing? Cons is Scottish. No, a Scottish thing will be fried it in batter. Oh, oh, Chubb's out. Chubb's out. Oh no, he got too much corner on the World Champions, and rightly so. He was not allowed to hit the World Champions, but he has hit the exits, and he's hit the pit lane there. The two marshals, you can see they're standing there doing fuck all, not even like looking away, like trying not to look inconspicuous. And there we go. So Johnny Stokes now has to try and do it again for Ferrari. Can he get into Q1, 3, 4, 3, 7? Dix Lexi. Just remember, I had to go through the pain to bring your son into the world, and you're moaning about doing night feeds. You become a woman and see how hard it is. I've tried. I offered to. I'm carrying the next one. Don't think I'm carrying the next one. There you go. She did literally like. She smiled, tried not to smile, and now it turned to her phone. Now she's typing again. So wait for the next message. Yeah, no, consonant bath either. If, 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 I'll give you fucking if in a minute. If you still have a roof over your head, yeah. I've got my son now. Don't need you anymore. So Johnny Stokes goes 10th at 110.6. We saw this in TTFL Tier 1 actually. Not TTFL Tier 1 in GP2. Who's the spun? Al Jadifa. Oh, no. Careful. There we go. He's out of the way. Yeah, we saw this in GP2 where we had a lot of quick drivers all together. Jack's gonna 108.5. It's just dumb. It's just dumb speeds. Yeah, it was top 12 within a second. Top 10 was within 8 tenths, which is nuts. And again, it's similar here. Obviously, we've got ignoring Jack on a bit of an alien pace. It's very, look at it, you've got 4th all the way down to 12th is 8/10. That's nuts. And it's second between 3rd and 10th. 3rd and 30th, 3rd and 12th even. So we're going to see some McLaren teamwork here. As Moylan on his outlap is going to try and help El Stefano. Can they get it done this time? Yeah. It's not a hobo toe. It's better than what Moylan's done before. So Moylan is getting used to this toe malarkey. And El Stefano keep it clean. He's hit the World Champions and invalidated it. Ah. What would he have got? A 1:10.5, which would have been enough for 10th. Ah, what are you like, guys? You can't get it together, can you? And you got no right here in that El Stefano. What a championship have you won? Nah, it's just a will to war, isn't it? But unfortunately, this game is for some reason that's the invalidation. I don't see how. You've not left the track. Oh. Close now. So Johnny Stokes has come into the pits. 3 minutes to go. He should have enough time if he can get out quick enough. Some meet message there. What's this? Robson Racer, Lexi. Couple of months, you'll forget the pain and want number 2. A bloke never wants to be kicked in the balls. Thank you very much, Rob. Although Rob is a very safe place at the moment. I've got a angry Brummy sitting over there. Guess where you're sleeping tonight, Hobo? Well, I can't. I can't sleep anywhere else. I've got to sleep next to the baby because she can't move. I would rather do the night feed than go through the pain. So stop with the guilt. I'm not giving you a guilt trip. I'm not mucking about with you. I'm not giving you a guilt trip. Night feeds are they're not too bad, but it can be emotionally draining for the night feed, especially when you've given him everything he wants and he's still moaning. Yeah, but she's she's doing well, bless her. It's hard because we had a with the emergency cesarean, we had no option. We didn't want to do that. It wasn't a you know, wasn't told. We wasn't briefed about most of the C-section and that. We were just told that she's going to have it. There's no choice behind it. No, you didn't. I got told you were having it, but you was too busy on the gas and air. You was on gas and air. No, so no, you were sucking that pub when you left. He was. I remember. No, but that was when you was in the delivery bit. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, no, it's nuts. It was a nuts 24 hours. But anyway, baby's here. We're recovering. We are recovering. It was emotionally straining. Good time from Rob, hopefully. He needs to beat a 1:10.6 with 25 seconds to go. Everyone is on track apart from Jack, Avi, and Woomax. Yeah, he's on the back straight, isn't he? So Rob crosses the line, 1:11.1. It's not good enough for Q3, but he could try and go again maybe if he's got enough fuel. Oh, no then. El Stefano does make across the line. Erez did not, so Erez will be out as well. Al Jadifa is out of this session. So it's fight. Can Johnny do any better? Johnny currently also he's out as well. So it's all down to Rob and Al Jadifa. Johnny Stokes in threat. Is he going to do anything now? Crosses the line. 1:10.1 up into 7th. Knocks Speedy down a place and in danger zone as well. Lulu is really in danger now. Yeah, oh, it's only one car, isn't it? He has Speedy has made it skin of his teeth. Lulu has come into the pits. Yeah, I think Rob is coming in. Yeah, he's got yellow. Oh, you go, red fuel. Ooh, very close. Lulu into Q3. What's going on there? I wonder if he's game sharing. I wonder. Definitely game sharing is Lulu. He's heard what some other drivers are doing in other leagues and thought, you know what, I want a piece of that. Not throwing any shade out anywhere. Prick. So yeah, so that'll be the end of our session here in Q2. Gonna make for an interesting race with the wets, but I don't like wets, man. I can't get on with this track today. More than 8th. That ain't a great time from you, mate. I would have been faster than you. That's saying something. Yeah, exactly. Moreland's had the most practice out of anyone here. No pressure, Moreland. You know, just saying. Moreland, if I pay you, can you take Hobo out on Friday? Oh, I can race on Friday. That's sweet. I'm racing on Friday, lads. It's all been decided. Where is it on Friday? Singapore. Oh, I love Singapore. I love Singapore. I like street. I don't mind street circuits. I actually do quite like Monaco in some weevil way. Monaco's one of them tracks. If I don't crash, I like it. If I can if I don't crash, I like it. If I crash, it's one of the worst tracks in the world. Once you get that rhythm in Monaco, then it's quite a nice track to drive. But it's not good for overtaking. But anyway, Algedifa, Erez, Robson Racer, El Stefano, and Chubb are out of this session. You notice that I don't include DXT Robson Racer when he does shit. Whereas DXT Lulu is amazing up into Q3. Yep. Is grass green? Depends actually what filter you use. I've seen purple grass or blue grass. I say Chubb wouldn't be Q2 if I didn't crash out. Chubb, man, come on, what happened to you, man? You were doing so well. Hopefully you can put it together in the race, but it's a wet race, so it's gonna be nuts. Okay, who's gonna be the first on track? Oh, where's actually James Al? Where's DXT James Al been at recently? Not seen him for a little while. Let's have a look now. Cars are coming out on track. I would assume everyone's putting on the softs. Avi is second out. Dutch Face is the first out, I believe. No, Dara's the first out. Lexi, I take it all back. Kick Hobo in the balls as much as you like after this comment just now. You can shut up past DXT cons. Uh, when are you going to change the name back to DXT cons again? I can't believe that's nuts. That is nuts that someone took your actual name. Can't you create a PSN without paying for it? So change your name to whatever you want to change it to, DXT, whatever you want to be, and then just make another account up and take your old one back and hold it on there. Yeah, but at least you got it though. Look, you're not gonna be like, uh, very true. Exactly. Because with fucking nice hair. Fucking, that was the biggest inside joke that no one understood. Nice hair. Be like DXT bagpipes or something. DXT haggis. That is definitely Flea. That is definitely Flea. DXT haggis. DXT haggis is definitely Flea. But quality was dry chub. I'm crap in the wet, but quality is dry. Don't worry, I'm planning his murder. I know I'm crap in the dry and the wet. Fuck's sake. Oh, Dara's come straight into the pits. So something's wrong with Dara. He's coming to the pits. We're not sure why. Um, it maybe. Yeah, maybe he had no choice. Am I seeing rain? Nah, it's right. Oh, I don't know. Well, no. Abby set at 109.8. Dutch face 110.0. I thought I saw some rain there. That is DXD Lulu. What can he do? 114. Lulu is now 114.5. I think it's raining. Try and get Moylan back in while Alex is now invalidating his lap. See, it does look like there's rain. Um, Johnny Stokes on an outlet. Unless these guys just made a mistake in their lap, but Johnny just keeps it still. Just keeps it on track there as he goes around the Wall of Champions chicane. Jack's gone first on a 109.0. There might be some sort of damp on the track. If Jack's not even in the 108 yet. Still on softs? Yeah, just quick refuel. So Speedy's improved, goes to 110.2, much better from him. Obviously he fueled for 2 laps, so he's going to have to go around again. He's got 7 minutes to do, so he can get another lap in, definitely. Still nothing from Moyland, I don't think. I saw Hajojo join and Booker join. Johnny now comes down the back straight. Lovely from Johnny Stokes as he comes to the line, taking the shortest route possible. Goes third on a 109.9. Good time from him. The other flags are waving. It's Joe. Is he round? He is. Blocking the track right now. Must be very careful. Oh, that rear wing damage possibly there. Would be in real life anyway. There we go. He's on the out lap now. Dara's invalidated his lap again, so that means he might have to go in the pits. Yeah, he's got 1.9 left in the tank. So he'll run out of fuel here. Basically. Well, no, I think he'll get ran, but he won't be able to get back in. His fuel just seems to just drain. I don't see why you can't change to lean once you've invalidated your lap. It's a bit stupid. He stayed out. So he will run out of fuel on his in lap. But provided he can set a decent time, should be okay. Moyland is just starting his lap as well. He's just keeping an eye on these two right now then. Wumax is behind, along with that guy Alex. And who else is that there? Is that Lulu? Yeah, so in order, we've got Dara, Moyland, Alex, Lulu, and Wumax. So Dara right now, we're going with Dara. I still think I keep seeing flecks of rain. I don't know if it is though. Yeah, possible. I'm looking forward to the new game coming out. Graphics do look a lot better. I hope the handling model is better than what we got now. Adara now back straight. Yeah. Just improvements in it, I suppose. I said it will get better. But the worried thing is when the crossplay comes in, how much is that's going to affect it. Dara goes pole 109.0, so just beating Jack. Moyland goes fourth on 109.4, much better from him. That guy Alex validated his lap. DXT Lulu is being overtaken by Wumax, so he's going to try again. So Wumax now next across the line. Oh no, so he's going to try again as well. So Wumax and Lulu both pulled out their laps. Who else? Is Moyler going to go around again, or is he saving? No, he's saving. He's going to come back into the pits. So Wumax now will start his lap again. 112 though, 112.8. He's got time on the board. Beating Lulu. Lulu won, not 29, so definitely pulled out from Lulu. Dara, is he pushing still? Nah. Avi's come out on track as well, just on his out lap. He's about to start his lap. Johnny Stokes has just come out the pits. Wumax is currently slightly up. What's that? Speedy, he's not. It's strange. Speedy as well has had a lot of practice. You know, he's done it in TTFL not fairly recently. He don't seem to get as stressed in this as he does in TTFL. I think it's mostly because TTFL's average speed has increased quite drastically in this season. So from him going from like fighting for podiums, he's now fighting for like minimal points. It must be frustrating for him to do that in the space of a season. Wumax goes 110.3 into 8th. So beats that guy Alex. Lulu goes 10th, 110.9. So 4 seconds faster, but it's not an improvement. I'm definitely seeing flakes of rain. I'm sure I am. Definitely seeing something on the screen. Avi invalidated his lap. Could be. But you would see it by now. We're seeing these little sprinkles. You'd see it on the camera. Oh, Johnny invalidated his lap. Who else we got? Alex invalidated his lap. Lulu invalidated his lap. Oh, we must have gone well wide there. Oh, it was a spin from Lulu there. I just caught that on the stream. Has he got time to go around again? I don't think he will though. He's staying completely off track right now out of the way of the Ferrari of Johnny Stokes, who's on another push lap now, I'm assuming. He's got time to go around again. 1 minute 21 on the clock. Hopefully in the new game we can move a lot more of the graphics in commentator mode. Because that second sector is, yeah, it's so stupid being in the way like that. And also I'd want to move that whole section to one side a little bit. Jack because 108.4. His pace is unreal. His pace is unreal. Yeah, Lulu's retired. Who else we got? Speedy on an out lap, so he's going to start his lap. He should have time to do so. Going right slow there, so not sure what he's doing. Trying to get his last corner, probably pinpoint. And the Dutch face on a lap. Johnny on a lap as he comes around the hairpin. Johnny Stokes. Bit of a twitch there from Johnny to go around the hairpin. DRS wide open now. Look at these times though. A lot of 109s being thrown in here. It's so quick. It's so quick, this league. There we go. So Johnny Stokes is going to cross the line. Won't be in the 108s. Is a 109.7 into 5th place behind his rival Moyland. Dutch Face has invalidated his lap, so that'll be the end of his session. Then we've got Joe Roberts, aka Speedy, number 25. Can he get higher than 7th? Takes that lovely corner there. Lovely hairpin. Dara spinned it. Is he crash Dara? Is it like a full spin? So Speedy now. Lovely, lovely chicane from Speedy. Full throttle to the line. 110.3. That's slower, unfortunately, for him, so he won't improve. Moyland has validated it as well, so he won't be going up anywhere. And that'll be it. That would be it. Everyone is done. May have got Q3, but bottled it 3 times. You are in Q3, Louis. What are you on about? I mean P3. What's that? Oh, you done share play. Yeah, cool. Sorry, Lewis. You are in Q3, you numpty. You're whoever you give your controller to has done it. Stupid fool. Who we got? So right now, Johnny Stokes and Speedy are just rinsing it around. Why not? Let's wait until the session ends. No, I'm saying may have got into Q3. You are in Q3. No, I'm saying may have got into Q3, but I bottle it 3 times. You are in Q3. What are you on about? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You missed that a U. Yeah, if you just said you see, yeah, if you said I may have got into Q3. You should have said I may have got into Q3, but I bottled it 3 times. I get you. I get you. I'm with you now. Thank you, Cons. Translating that poor English. I don't know, but that was poorly worded though. That's not me. That ain't me. So there is your top 10. Sorry. So look, Lulu, look, you fucked me up now. Look. So Jack was in first, Dara in second, Avi in third, Moyle in fourth, Johnny Stokes in fifth, Dutch Face in sixth, Speedy in seventh, Wimax in eighth, that guy Alex in ninth, and Lulu in 10th. Thanks, Cons. Talking to a child. Look at this rain. Look at this rain. Look at the Alpine bouncing up and down there. What the hell? Can you see that? Is that the Alpine? That's porpoising on the line. It's getting ready for a new game. It's got some heavy tunes playing in that Alpine right now. Look at the engineers just sitting there as well in the garage. But Inter's tyres. Also, it's not full wets. They're Inter's for the guys. Is it Inter's for everyone? Let's have a look. Where is it? There we go. Yep, everyone's Inter's. Everyone's on Inter's. So there's no point going through tyre choices. But we'll run down the final grid again for the race. Jack is in first, Dara in second, Avi in third, DXT Moylan in fourth, Johnny Stokes in fifth, Dutch Face in sixth, seventh is Speedy, Wumax in eighth, that got Alice in ninth, DXT Lulu in 10th, Al Jadifa in 11th, Erez in 12th, DXT Robson Racer in 13th, El Stefano 14th, Chubb is in 15th, GGC in 16th, Hudzojo 17th, Booker in 18th, Frenzy in 19th, and Pint Size Geezer has spun in 20th. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pint Size. I'm sorry I called that. he's, he's disqualified again. He hasn't even started properly. Oh, fucking hell. Not doing anything. Yeah, for not hitting anyone. He's disqualified. Who else has spun? Oh, someone else spun. It was Rob. Rob Simrace. Oh, I missed it as well. I was trying to catch it. I missed it. Yeah. Oh, how did you get on Saturday, by the way? Oh, I didn't race either. I was knackered. I fell asleep at 7:30, had a little nap, and I just didn't wake up for 3 hours. It was nice, actually. It was a good nap. I wonder what's going to happen with the new game if you get disqualified from formation lap. Are the cars going to be ghosted when you come to the line, or could you possibly hit them? I'm assuming you ghosted. 4 people turned up, so only 4. Oh shit, sorry. Wish I'd known that. I could have got a lot of points. I was shattered. I just had a baby. Okay, here we go. The 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go here at Canada. Very quickly come through. So good start from Jack. And everyone else really no big issues in the back. They come around the first corner. Consultina up into a single file. Contact between theirs. Avi, I believe, hitting the back of Dara. Everyone seems to be getting away quite cleanly. I can't see any issues, but they're now 3 wide. It's a big crash now. That was a big crash. That was Alex. Oh, there's a lot of drivers going straight on. Huge accident. Wow. Okay, that should be a red flag. Avi is upside down. That was a huge, huge crash, and there's 100% safety car there. Look at the state of that, and there's no movement in the car. Avi is upside down. Okay, I got 1 right. So 1 out of the 5 I got right. I said Speedy. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. There was a lot of damage in that, though. I believe Rob was caught up in that as well. Doesn't look like he's not damaged, though, but you don't know. Hudzoja's got a Formula Ford. Booker. Lulu as well. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Lulu's got a Formula Ford. Who else? Who else? Frenzy got away with that as well. El Stefano's got a Formula Ford. Chubb's clean. Alex must have damage because Alex was one of the cars that definitely had a big old contact there. It looks like he's just got an end plate missing. A lot of cars be going into the pits, I think. Yeah, end plate gone. Yeah, end plate gone. He's staying out. He's staying out. No, he's gone in. He's gone in. GDC got a penalty already. What was that for? 5 seconds? He must have got overtaken on the yellow, surely. Ah, okay. There we go. Couple penalties. Let's have a look at the other one. Collision with Lulu. Hudzojo got that one as well. Oh, no, he got it for a collision with Hudzojo. That's what he got it for. So obviously these 3 come into contact and they got like, a lot of damage between the pair of them. I think I would have come in and served it. But then he's in 9th, so would you have come in? Oh yeah, I think he was ahead of him anyway, so he would have been, with a quick tyre change, not a wing, he would have still been ahead of him coming out of the pit. He might have lost a place, maybe. Has he realised he's got a broken wing? Or did Rob come? Rob might have come in, which might have stopped Lulu, maybe. Or did he have a drive-through? I don't know. Did he have it set to off? No, he didn't come in at all. Yeah, maybe he just didn't come in because no, Rob didn't come in. Lulu, what are you doing? Come on, man. Did Hudzojo come in? Yeah, he did. So Dara somehow lost the place. I don't know what happened there. Saved the car in? No. Something's happened between Dara and Jack. Yeah, Dara somehow overtaken Jack, and it's messed up these guys a little bit. I think they've corrected it again now, though. I wondered. Oh, Frenzy's in the pits. Yeah, these guys. Dara, Jack, if you're listening, Dara, you need to go off track to let Jack past. You need to go off track to let Jack past. If you're listening to the stream, go off track to let Jack past. Then you can give that position back. Lulu's retired in the pits. No, he's crashed. On track? No, it must have been in the pits, surely. Alright, Dara, listen. Off track. Go off track. I'm guessing that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to give the place back. This game is... What happened, Lulu? What happened? Dara's not getting the memo. But he's gonna get a penalty, I think. He wasn't off track there either. Yeah, look, Jack's getting a warning constantly. Oh, what are these guys doing? What are these guys doing? Dara should know this, but he's not following. Let me try and message him and just say go off track to give place back or something. Yeah, it looks like it's like he's sorted it now. No, Jack's gonna get a warning. Look, Jack's slowing down again. Yeah. See, all you had. Yeah, not if it's been served, it won't be, and that definitely will be served, unfortunately for Jack. They've got to go off track. It's a simple thing. Like it's happened before. Got into the pits, press triangle to put the pit limiter on. It's taken over immediately and turned me into. Turn these all right. Oh, okay. So it's done the glitch where it's turned him into the pits. Yeah, it's happened before. We had it in TTFL, I think, one week where a car got stuck. Well, I've actually commentated on actually. We got stuck on, and he got stuck on the actual pit wall like sideways, and the car was under AI control and couldn't move because it was just trying to go forward all the time. The pint size is, still going. So far, I am 2 out of 5. Right? I said Lulu. I said Speedy. So 2 out of 5 right for my DNFs. The other one, oh, this Pint has gone round again. Pint, full send. No, oh, okay, be careful, be careful, be careful. That's it, that's it. Gently, 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 gently. That's it, gently, gently, gently. There we go. That's it, high gear. Go into 6 or something, just try and do it that way. It's very hard anyway, in the best of times with no assist, Pint, so don't be too disheartened. Just take your time, mate. You've not had the best of times. Both his races in no assist have been wet. Safety car is in this lap anyway, so we'll jump on board with Dara and Jack. Yeah, my other DNFers were, I said Chubb as a wild card. I said Pint-sized geezer. Who else did I say? Dara. And someone else. I can't remember who the other one was now. I have to think. Might have been Alex. Might have been that guy, Alex. Yeah, it's a good start from Jack. Not really caught anyone out, but it's very difficult to do that in the rain anyway. There was a couple of places I saw swapped around. I think it was Frenzy getting Hudzojo off to start. Good from him. So now single file now as Dara's right on the back of Jack going into Sector 1. Alex and Rob are swapping places. Oh no, hang on, is there a crash? There might be a crash. Oh, there's lots of... Yeah, Frenzy's gone round. Oh, Frenzy, Frenzy, Frenzy. Who else is... I thought Booker had damage there. He doesn't. But El Stefano's going for a move on Booker. But Booker shuts the door on him. Good move there from Booker. El Stefano's still on the attack though. He's going to get him on the exit. Booker's gone round. Booker's gone round. No wing. He's spun. He's still going though. Oh, Booker might be my other DNF. I can't remember actually. Frenzy's coming round. Avoids the stricken Booker. But they are still going. Pint Size has spun it again, but he's still going as well. That could have been a wheel. That could have been a wheel. But anyway, back to the race. Yes. This is ridiculous. Okay, so Jack leading the way, Dara in second, Moylan in third, Dutch Face in fourth, Johnny in fifth, Wumax in sixth, Erez in seventh. I'm put the time. Oh, there's an interval. I thought that was leader. Okay, so right now the battle for first is between Jack, Dara, Moylan, and Dutch Face. Johnny's fallen off the back a little bit of this pack, but without DRS, it's very hard for them to make an overtake. It's kind of where they can find the grip, mistakes from the drivers. It's basically that really. Oh, there's a lot of... Where's this big pack over here as well behind? Oh, Pint Size, man, you're gonna get lapped already. Al Janifa is being chased by Chubb and that guy Alex. What a crap angle that is. Al Jadifa gets a bit shaky on the exit of the corner there. Chubb's trying to capitalise, but can't get the grip down fast enough. There'll be a single file again. Alex looks to go around the outside of the hairpin on Chubb, but can't get it done there. Very snaky on the acceleration. GGC, been overtake. Good move from Rob, actually. That was a good move. I caught the end of that. El Stefano making a jump on GGC as well. Jackson's fast lap of the race. It's very hard to... wait 1 second. The yellow flag's waving. It's just... Ah, here we go. Well done, pipe size. It's so hard to track what's going on in the race because you've got the... No, with this wet race, DRS doesn't make a difference. You just got to kind of keep an eye on gaps. Look for little pockets of battles, but anyone can spin at any point in this race. Pint's got to be very careful where he is right now because he could easily get DNF'd or disqualified for not moving on track. Oh, for God's sake. Good stuff, good stuff. I respect the persistence from him. Does really well to stay in. A lot of drivers would have probably quit already. El Stefano gets past Rob there, up into 11th. We're still on board with this battle now as Pine gets lapped again. Or is it potentially going too wide into the hairpin from LGD for Chubb and Alex, but all just back into a line again. Yellow flags as Booker's retired. That's in the pits. Yeah, in the pits, retirement for him. Yeah, they have. And has he got damage, Moylan's? Doesn't look like there's any damage. And also, yeah, Johnny's pulled the gap as well. Johnny's pulled him back in. Yeah, possibly. I think there's a stopped car. I think it's Booker's rejoined the track. Oh no, yeah, he has right on the exit as well. And I think there's someone's hit him. Careful as you come around that corner. I think the car's gone now. Someone definitely hit that. Hit that wing of a Al Jadifa possibly. No, it wasn't. It was Erez. Erez has made contact with him. Erez has got an end plate missing there. As he's gonna go. He's getting swamped right now with Al Jadifa and the battle there. All three of them get past quite easily. And Chubb also coming a cropper. Get to Alex. Chubb into 9th. Alex up into... Yeah, Waller must have got damage. And Dutch Face, yeah. There is definitely damage between them two then. It's just not visible. That's the one thing as well that's another thing that annoyed me in this game where you couldn't see minor damage. Like an end plate coming off. Yeah. Like, it'd be good to see something, you know, visual if you've got a bit of damage. As Dutch Face comes out just in front of El Stefano. El Stefano did try desperately to put a barrier between him and his teammate. Womack's up into 4th. Yeah, well, as a spectator. Yeah. That would be pretty cool, yeah, and see the tyre wear and all this stuff. Even if it's like a basic version of that, it'd be pretty cool. Right now, let's have a look. Still the battle going on between... Well, now Moylan's trying to battle with Al Jadifa and Chubb. As they go towards the hairpin now, Al Jadifa... Chubb's going to try and go around the outside of Al Jadifa. Alex got past him as well, so Alex got past him there. Bit of contact between Chubb and Moylan's. Oh, Moylan's got a snap! But just keeps it together. Chubb now on the attack of Al Jadifa, chooses the racing line, trying to push Al Jadifa wide. Heavy on the brakes there. Al Jadifa does get it stopped in time. It's a great defense from Al Jadifa. It's going to be a slow exit though, but Chubb can't get the power down. Moylan's having another attack now. Could barely see anything with the rain on the camera. So we have to stick with this kind of view right now. It's not the best of views. And Chubb defends well to Moyland. And, oh, again. This is the problem. Moyland does have a lot of pace, yeah, compared to these two. This is the problem. When you are in a wet race like this and there's a car that's just lost it ahead of you, you can't capitalise because you put your accelerator down a bit too quick, then you lose it. As Moyland, again, trying to make a run on Chubb, but Chubb as well, another thing as well is the ERS usage. Everyone's used it in the exact same places. Yeah, well done, pint size again. Al Jadifa being attacked again from Chubb in the same hairpin. Chubb choosing the inside this line. Can he make it stick? Can Moylan follow him through? Chubb's gone really wide on the exit. They're going 3 wide now as they exit that hairpin. Chubb is kind of boxing in Moylan right now, but Al Jadifa has slotted behind. So Chubb and Moylan both see past Al Jadifa, and now Dutch Face needs to make that move done if he wants any chance of keeping with Moylan. What I would like as well is a replay cam. So that stuff we have missed, it will come up, you know, in a little corner. That'd be pretty cool to see. I think the same happened with Dara as well. Dara's lost a bit of pace, little time to Jack. 1.6 seconds the gap. Choose this. Yeah, they are. Johnny's doing very well up into third right now. He needed this a few weeks ago though. Not now, the championship's over. Dutch Face all over the back of Al Jadifa. Can't get past. Al Jadifa is making that hat wide as anything. As Pants has retired in the pits. That's, yeah, it's in the actual garage itself. As Dutch Face does finally get past. Good overtake there from Dutch Face, but runs wide and Al Jadifa's out. Al Jadifa's out. I think he must have just lost it on the defence as a safety car as well. Bring this pack together again. It's going to bring them all closer together. It's definitely going to help out Erez, because Erez was like out this race basically. GGC as well. Hadzojo gets a drive through with speed down the safety car. That's unfortunate from Hadzojo. Wumax is in, Alex is in, Chubb is in, Moylan has stayed out. No, that's not as well. I think the safety car has beaten out. Yeah, no, it's not beaten out Jack and Dara, so they'll go around again. Johnny got stuck behind safety car there. So he's got to lose a bit more time to these two in front. If they do want to pit. Obviously, they're all under the Delta right now. But I think the pits here is about 20 seconds, 21, 22 seconds. The gap between Johnny and Moylan is 25. So Johnny potentially could stay out ahead of Moylan if he pits. Yeah, it's massively reduced, isn't it? Frenzy has stayed out, but I'm assuming he'll pit in after this lap, as he normally does. Rob's chosen wets. Rob on the full wet tyres. Is it gotten that bad? They need full wets? It could be what happened with Austin TTFL, where we had this kind of rain and two different types of tyres were doing the exact same thing. So Dara and Jack are in. Inters for Dara. Inters for Jack. Inters for Johnny. Moylan is trying to push as hard as he can, but he's still under the Delta, so he's not going to get out ahead of Johnny. Johnny's exiting the pits now, so Johnny will claim third. Moylan takes fourth. Who else? No one else is going to come into the pits, I don't believe. Frenzy, I believe, will come into the pits now, so he'll come out probably behind GGC. Oh, he's staying out. Okay, staying out. Fair enough. Yep, that is new. Unless he does an extra a Frenzy 2.0 and comes in the next lap. Rob, I don't know what his angle is. If it's trying to stay out of trouble, but in some circumstances, you've kind of got to be in the trouble to to get anywhere. Yeah. Like, and we know he's got the pace. You definitely see he's got the pace to win races and, you know, potentially dominate a race. But he just... Oh, yeah. He's up there with Moyland and... who else is in our league? Can't even remember now. Non-human. Yeah, he's definitely up there with them, with the likes of them. But he just doesn't want to do it. I don't know. I have to ask him one day. Frenzy's been in the league a long time as well. He's actually been a part of it for, I think, since the start, I believe. But he took a year. I know he took a year gap, a season gap, or a year gap. Rob looks like he's got a lot of pace on these wets, you know. I'm just on board with Rob right now. He's doing a lot right now. I wonder if it is a wet tyre to be on. Is it the one to be on? Yeah. There we go. He's done it again. He's done it again. It's a Frenzy 2.0. Frenzy, we need to talk, man. We need to talk. What's going on? What is these strategies about? What's he going on as well? Inters. Fresh inters. I don't know. It doesn't make no sense, does it? It just makes no sense. We'll have to ask. We'll have to ask him. Well, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. He just wants to get driver of the day. I think that's what he wants. Yeah. I like to see what he does in Monaco. Would he do this in Monaco? How hard it is to overtake? You just still, you know, does a lap extra than everyone else. Unless you get damage. But it's this Frenzy we're talking about. Frenzy who pits after the safety car. A lap after the safety car's come out. I don't know. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. It does make no sense to me. Um, so Frenzy now in last. He's still repping the colours of the Ukraine in the blue and yellow helmet, which I do like. Safety car will go around one more time. So potentially GGC can come into the pits right now. 7 lap old inters. I would have pitted, I think. Yeah, errors as well. Errors on 6th lap as well. But if you're a GTC, you're sitting in 13th out of 14th. You know, it's one place, isn't it? Just pit. It doesn't. It's difficult. That'd be another thing, actually. Another thing to add to spectator mode for next game is a weather radar for spectators. Yeah, just to see a rough estimate of if the weather's getting stronger or, you know, or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think one day we'll just see. We'll be talking about F1 commentary, like saying, "I wish they can put in and like, oh, so you can sit or walk around the paddock or something." Well, because we're gonna have everything anyway. There's gonna be one day where everything we've kind of thought about is gonna happen. To put in, I would like a season. I would like a season where you can actually physically walk around the paddock. You know, you get released. As the safety car has been released now. Dara will take the lead of the race. Good start from him as well. Catch Jack out a little bit. So we'll restart this race. I don't know actually. Oh yeah. The penalty. So yeah, I would like to see have it. Don't you get dropped off your season will start, and this is offline, obviously. You're offline. Your season starts, or your weekend starts, and you get dropped off in like your driver's chauffeur car, and you have to go through the turnstiles, and then you get to you free roam until you go to your garage, you go to your paddock and stuff, and you walk about. That'll be pretty cool. VR would be amazing. Even that as well, VR, walking around the paddock with VR on, that'd be insane. Yeah, I've seen that machine where you kind of you're on like an inverted disc, and like you kind of walk on in a one place because you just slide as you're walking, and it registers you as walking and that. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so Dara, 1.1 second gap between him and Jack now. Moreland fell off pace quite a lot there, 1.6 seconds. But oh, he got ahead of Johnny. So something happened there. He's got ahead of Johnny there. That was a good start. Artoja's in the pits. That retirement, or is that going to be a wing? Stay on board without watching this. Drive through. Yeah, he's drive through. Right now, so let's have a look. Who's on board? Oh, Chubb nearly loses it. Just jumped on board with Chubb. He nearly loses the rear end there. Yellow flags are waving. That was for that moment there. Chubb is still going, but now got 2 seconds to make up to get back to Alex. Alex right now is all over the back of Womax. Bit of overtake to try and close the gap, but Womax is probably doing the same thing. This kind of race, it's all about just finding the grip. How is Rob doing on his wets? He does look like he's gaining a lot of time, but it's difficult to tell. Womax makes a mistake into the hairpin, opens the door for Alex. Alex is going to be ahead on the exits. Now they're going side by side down the straight. I think Womax got to concede to that one, and he does. Good move from Alex, waiting for the mistake, and it came. Oh, someone's gone round. GDC's round. GDC got round there, just caught it on the back. Loses it on the hairpin. That's a whole wing off. A whole wing. VSC's come out. That's going to help him out a little bit. It will save him some time. Not a lot, though. Who else pitted? Rob's pitted as well. I think Rob's made the mistake of wets. He's now going to put on inters again. It was worth the risk, Rob. It was worth the risk. Yeah. You got to give this... sometimes you got to just, throw the dice, ain't you? Because sometimes these kind of little gambles, they do pay off, and pay off massively as well. He's going to come out just behind Hudzojo as well now. So not too much time he lost there. And the safety car is now released. Obviously he's released. So jump on board with Johnny Stokes as he's pulled in Moreland, who's fallen off again. So Moreland's not having the best of times right now in this McLaren. Very difficult to find who you're going to be on board with. At the moment, there's only like one real battle which we're on board with now with Moreland and Johnny. But it just takes one mistake. Yeah, exactly. I said these tyres... Yeah, it is. And it's easy for us to miss. Even like with two commentators, it's hard to miss. So it's easy to miss when you've got that kind of thing happens. Because look at this. That just Womax now... Yeah, is that... That's just come out of nowhere. That gap's just decreased massively. Chubb's picked up a penalty. The penalties are going to come into effect as well in this race. We've had 2 safety cars, 1 VSC. There's potential for another 2 safety cars anyway, at least. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to bring that into the new game, where if you're doing it for too long, you've got a timer like we saw in Monaco this weekend. I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, that'd be good. A rolling start to see. A rolling start would be pretty cool to see in the new game. But again, I don't know if you'd want it for a league race particularly, but it's good for career. Yeah, you want it to be as level playing field as possible, didn't you? Like with the whole thing about someone said, include red flags or include random engine failure. But again, for a who's on the wall? Oh, I missed that. Yeah, so like for career modes, that makes sense, but not when you're on online, not so much. Um, yeah, Chubb's still trying to find a cat around Wumax. I am sorry, I'm on board all the time. I just don't like this view. He's hit a wall again. He's hit another wall. But this view with the water on the screen, it's hard to see what's going on sometimes. I think Moylan's got damage again because he's 4.2 seconds now between him and Jack, and he wasn't that slow earlier. Has he got more damage, Moylan's? I think it's his setup's always back endy. Yeah, Rob's lost it. Lost his wing. Can't tell at the minute. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Got a rear view camera. Yeah, same. Yeah, he's got no wing. He's got no wing because you can the way that he's driving as well. You can see, and you can't see the wing as well at all on the car. Come on. Oh no, this guy has the wing there. Oh no, there we go. There it's gone. There he did. Good move from Chubb. We must have damage as well. He's hit the wall twice, quite hard as well. Or mistake from Muback Stoves. That's an open door for Chubb. For El Stefano even. El Stefano does get past. Chubb hits and Chubb is gone down the road now. Muback's hit the wall again. Did you see this? Look, a mistake. One mistake and it just brings another driver in. Yeah, Wumax is pulled out the way as well. He's let Erez through. So Chubb. Wumax must have some sort of damage there to his car if he just conceded that easily. Jump on board with Moylan's again. Isn't he's pulled him in. He's definitely pulled him in. Dara set the fast lap 1:19.7. Dara right now loving these conditions. Gap between him and Jack 1.1 seconds. But they are both pulling massively away from Moylan and Johnny. Yeah, well, I suppose Moylan doesn't want to, concede any points. He's still battling for the constructors. Wimax is coming to the pits. That's obviously for the new wing. Dutch Face as well, falling off the back of these two. But these two are the leaders of the championship, so this is literally first and second right now. The champion and the runner-up at the moment. Avi losing a lot of points now. That's potentially thrown him off a chance of second place. He needed to do a much better race than Johnny Stokes if he wanted to stay in this battle, but not anymore. It's the only battle as well on track, really. Everyone else, other than Erez, who's catching the back of El Stefano, jump on. That's actually caught him a lot there. Lock up there from El Stefano as well, going into the hairpin. Erez makes a better corner there, but can't get the traction down early enough. It's the other thing as well. El Stefano using a lot of overtake to stay ahead. Erez tapped it for the start and then just let it drain. The other flags are waving again. Who is that? That Rob? Is that a Rob Sim Racer? It is. He's round. There's no wing for Rob as well again. Rob is back to a Formula Ford. He's got to be very careful on the exit though, because Johnny and Moylan are coming. Gets out of the way nicely. He's back underway again. Erez still behind El Stefano. He makes a mistake. El Stefano going into, what is that, turn 3, 4? Erez still can't get past at the moment. You would expect that to be given back in real life because obviously El Stefano gained an advantage by cutting that corner. The Johnny still within 5/10 of Moylan's. Erez taking these corners lovely with El Stefano though. Like El Stefano's making a lot of mistakes. Erez is just like, yeah, Erez is keeping it nice and calm. And another mistake there from El Stefano, but not enough for Erez to make a move. Then the flags are waving again. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Hazojo's beached. Hazojo's been beached. He's stuck on a curb. He can't move. He's gonna get disqualified. Is he getting? Oh, he's going. Come on! Someone give him a touch. Someone give him a touch. Someone give him a touch. No, too late. Qualified. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's gutting. And now he's back on the way again. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Rob's out as well. Rob's out as well. He's DNF'd in the pits. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. El Stefano still ahead of Erez for the time being. Moylan and Johnny still battling it out for third. El Stefano make a bit of a mistake there again, but he just has enough straight line to keep ahead of Erez. Oh, yeah, that's out. That's why I'm going for the fastest lap. I'm so on board about both Stefano and Erez. I think in a real race situation, if you have the FIA sort of watching this in real life, El Stefano would have been told repeatedly to give the place back to Erez. He's making mistakes on corners, going wide, and that's effectively letting him stay ahead of Erez. But Erez must be getting frustrated. Yeah. Obviously, though, you got to kind of go with the game, but I think if I was Erez, I'd be thinking this is bullshit. It is, but it's just like the corners that he's cutting or making mistakes on. It's actually helping out Stefano really. You're straight line in the corner. That was fun. Fun like childbirth. Rob said that. Oh, is he out? He's still going. He's about to get lapped by the leaders as well. They're coming up right behind. Erez. There you go. Jack takes fast lap again. 119.5. El Stefano still actually pulled away from Erez there. Whether the tyres of Erez 16 lap old are starting to fall away. Would it be worth Erez pitting, getting into some clean air, fresh tyres, trying to get him in that way? That's but these can't go to the end. Surely these tyres. I think I'd want to pit. I'd want to pit. Get on fresh tyres. Try and do it that way. El Stefano ain't gonna make it to the end either. Really, like you said, they'll be really slow. No, whereas El Stefano is on 50%. Yeah, 2 seconds the gap now. See, he uses a touch on the on the start of straights, but then he turns it off very very quickly. So, like right now, like he's stopped there. I would be using it up until I'm braking. But it's not helping him right now. Look at the gap between him and El Stefano. 1.7 seconds now. See what he does here. I want to see if he's going to pit. No, he's staying out. On board with Johnny and the battle for third. Obviously, the penalties are going to come into Moylan's favour there as Johnny makes a bit of a mistake. Opens the gap up a little bit. And also as well, you've got Jack and Dara. Let's have a look, Jack and Dara. Let's watch the leaders. Let's watch the leaders. Dara currently 8/10 clear of Jack. No penalties between them at the moment as it stands. With 8 laps to go when they cross the line. 8 laps left in this race. Oh, El Stefano's made a mistake, so Erez has reeled him back in. Who gets fast lap this time? Who's going to get the fastest lap? Oh, no one. Have a look. El Stefano and Erez back to this battle again. Come away from it, and now they're close again. Also, you got. I think that's a back marker of yes. So yeah, El Stefano again, not the safest out of that corner. This is where the ERS could really come into Erez's favour. He's got a lot more than El Stefano now. Touching it, give it little taps here and there just to get a bit of a boost. Yeah, and El Stefano now is 25% ERS as GGC is get out of the way there. Erez is putting a lot of pressure on El Stefano right now. El Stefano's rinsed his overtake, whereas Erez is basically full. And on this, yeah, on this track as well, it's very easy in general anyway. But Erez does take nicer lines. They're more clean. They're the clean cut through the corners. Going for a push. Yeah, a little bit of twitch. I think if Erez now rinses it from here, just put the pressure massively on El Stefano. Using a lot more, but he has, again, stopped it. GGC's in the pits. That's for a potential new wing. Was that Johnny Stokes another penalty, he said? 6, isn't it, last time? Yeah, I think is a Dutch face got 3 still. So with Dutch face with 8 seconds, the gap. $1200 vape. Sorry, hang on 1 second. The mummy wants. It's there, babe. I just heard her swearing at herself. I was like, what the fuck's going on? All good. Jack right behind Dara now with 5 laps to go in the race. It might be worth watching that for a little bit. Let's have a look at the end of this straight with Erez, and then we'll jump to the battle for first and second. Frenzy's catching up the back of these two. Obviously, he's a lapped car, I believe. Oh, that ain't Frenzy. Who is that? Oh, GTC. GTC. I saw a white car. I thought it was Frenzy. Okay, nothing at the moment there. El Stefano again makes a slight mistake going in, but it's enough to stay ahead. It's going to be a point where Erez is going to need to do something here. He have to make some sort of risk. Jack right now chasing down Dara. He's running out of it. Yeah, it's true, but it's getting to that point now. 5 laps to go as these leaders cross the line. It's getting now or never territory for Perez. On board now with the battle, but oh no, that's not what he wants as well. That's kind of just sealed his fate. After this race, make sure you collect our son from your mum. I will. I'll collect him. I'll go collect him from daycare. Yes, that's kind of sealed the fate now with Perez and El Stefano. We'll jump. We'll stay on board with the battle for first and second. Johnny is still stuck behind Moreland. Oh no! The Dara's penalty now just brings Jack into it. He has washed Jack on penalty, on warning wise. Ooh, he's one away. He's one away from a penalty. So you just got to keep it clean now, really. Keep it tidy. Don't make a mistake. Stay within 3 seconds, and you can just relax now, Jack. Really, it's all in your hands. And also follows. No, here we go. They're gonna bring that fight back into it. I want to watch this now. I want to watch this battle. I want to watch this battle. I'm sorry for the leaders. This is the battle I want to watch. I want to watch El Stefano and Perez. The battle for 8th. It's been non-stop for like the past 10 laps. Yeah, and Perez has got a full tank. Perez, you just got to use it, mate. If you're listening to the stream, just rinse it. Yeah, exactly. You got to go in DXT Matty mode. That's another mistake there from El Stefano. Really wide around that hairpin. Yeah. And I just saw that on the little map. It's so hard to make an overtake in the rain. You literally are just waiting for a mistake. Jack's definitely taken the gas off a little bit. 9 tenths behind Dara. But the battle we're watching. Oh, El Stefano gets a bit shaky there. 3 tenths now. The gap between him and Perez. Perez has got to be making a move now. Another mistake from El Stefano. They've basically pushed each other around. Perez has got to start making a move surely with 3 laps to go. Or 2.5 for them. Perez is putting so much pressure on. And again, El Stefano has to take the exit. And again, it keeps him ahead. So this is not going to be fun for Perez. I think if Perez puts in an appeal for this, a lot of people won't disagree with him on here. Right behind him on the hairpin again. But like you said, Cons, it just cuts him off at the last. Come on, Perez, keep pushing. He's got nothing. He's got nothing left. He's got 6% Perez. I know, but he should be rinsing his overtake. What? Like he would have probably got alongside there. Else. So, no, this is too patient for me. This is too patient. He's got to make the move, surely. You can't be stuck behind El Stefano. Lovely corners now from El Stefano and Perez. As Jack and Dara cross the line again. The other flags are waving. That's GGC, I believe. Just behind this battle we're watching for 8th. Again. Oh, no wing. It's a shame for him. The mistake again from El Stefano. And again. See, again, you got to give that back. I'm sorry, El Stefano. But you're taking the mick now, mate. It's not fair. It's not fair. Perez, 100% overtake. He's got to just use it. Use your overtake, Perez. El Stefano's got nothing to fight with. What are you saving for? You're on the last lap. Use it. I don't know. This is weird driving from... Yeah, I'm just confused from Erez's point of view why you're not just rinsing. Another mistake from El Stefano, but again, it's just going to keep him ahead. Jack right behind. What's happened here? Oh, are they coming down the final straight? One more time. They got to go round. Can Dara stay ahead of Jack on track? Will Jack want to try and take it on? Jack, oh, Dara's made a mistake. Jack's got alongside. They're side by side through corners. Two. Oh, Dara's just going to stay ahead, I believe. Jack is still there, though. This battle is now heating up between first and second. Push each other around there. That was a great move. Erez is passed. Erez is passed. That is a great... Finally, Erez makes that move done. Morling gets a penalty now. It's not going to make a difference. Erez can now rinse, and you can assume he'll stay to the end. Yeah, they got one more lap. Yeah, they got one more lap. No, Rob's the guy. His name's Rob. It's the guy. How the fuck's he been through childbirth? Oh, Dara gets a bit shaky on the exit. Jack can't capitalise. But the battle for this isn't over yet as Dara has a bit of a weave. This is going to go down to the last corner. Jack is gaining and gaining and gaining. Dara tries to close him off. Oh, they push each other around again. Dara's going to cross the line in first, but Jack will take the lead. Bit of a wiggle there from Dara and a crash across the line. Jack will take first place. Dara comes in second. Moyland sees off the battle for third with Johnny. Great fight from these two. They couldn't really do anything wrong there. Dutch Face has fallen off the back quite a lot from these two. I don't think he's going to gain any ground. Yeah, that was the fun. I think he has just conceded his place there. Fifth place for Dutch Face. That guy, Alex. Yeah, he's finished. Sixth for Alex, and Chubb will cross the line, finally scoring some points for his team in seventh. And actually, that's not bad points, really, considering Aston Martin only scoring, one car scoring points. That's going to bring the battle closer. Oh, he has. He has. 23 lap old tyre. He's got a puncher. And now he's got no wheel. And pushes a bit further down. El Stefano crosses the line as well. It was a good race, considering that, another wet Canada. A lot of DNFs, but nah, it's very good. That was good. That was good. Better than R1 anyway. That pissed me off, R1. Yeah, exactly. But there we go. Finally, this is the final standings. Jack is your race winner. Dara, who crossed the line in first, his penalties knock him down to the second. Moyler comes in third. Johnny in fourth. Dutchface in fifth. Alex in sixth. Chubb in seventh. Erez in ninth. Erez in eighth. El Stefano in ninth. Frenzy in 10th, picked up that one last point. Wumax in 11th. GGC in 12th. And then finally, our DNFers were Hud Zojo, Rob, Al Jadifa, Pint Size, Booker, Lulu, Speedy, and Avi. So how right was I? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 out of 5. That ain't bad. I'll take that. 4 out of 5. Dara let me down. Dara let me down for my clean sweep. But that was a good race. Very good race. Thank you very much, Cons, for joining me as well. Made that a bit more interesting. Wait, what was that? No, Lexi just said, like, she heard me say Cons, and she went, "Oh, you got that little gay person with you now." Bugs. She just mad at him. Oh, but yeah, thank you very much for joining me, Cons. What did you make of it? There was obviously a big crash at the start. Obviously, when I watched that, that was a huge one. But after that, there was not much really. But yeah, thank you very much for joining, and thank you guys for racing. Thank you guys for watching and commenting. We will leave it there. Congratulations again to Moyland, your champion, RPR champion. Let's just check the next race of the season. It'll be Brazil. Next race will be Brazil, so do join us then for that. On what we got on Friday for the TTFL League. Let's have a Singapore. Yes, Singapore. Join us on Singapore on DXT Ferret Gaming for Singapore of DTFL. Join us back also in RPR Brazil in GP2 for myself and Cons both racing in that one, and then back to Monday for this one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next week.